today's class, you will need some sort of wall to lean against. If not, we can modify it and you can change that exercise, which I'll discuss later. And some sort of chair, which for me, I have a little stool thing. Any sort of chair or stool that is about at your knee level. And again, if you don't have one, we'll create a modification for that as well. So today for the LIIT class, it's low intensity interval training, similar to a high intensity, but we're bringing it down a little bit lower. For lower intensity, we're not going to be doing any sort of jumping movements. So rather than jumping squats, we'll be doing squats and just making them not as high intensity. There will be one warm-up and then 2 circuits. We'll repeat the circuits 2 times each, and then we'll also have a cool down. And I will lead you guys through them. I'll lead a little introduction before we get into the exercises. So for circuit 1, it will be squats, Russian twists, alternating forward lunges, butterfly kicks, and a wall sit. So that will start the warm-up. So you could also just circle our arms for about 30 seconds, nice and slow. Okay. Get some motion in your shoulders. Backwards in circular motion. About 30. Go halfway there, so you'll rotate to the other side. Rotate to the other side. You'll do inchworm, so you'll bring your hands down. Lifting out into the spring. And then inch them back up into the shoulder. Same position. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. Arm so wide, wide stance. Bring your right arm to your left foot and back up. Side to the left, off to the right, and again for another change. Left, off to the right, and again for another change. Seconds left. And come back to center. So we'll do 30 seconds of high knees, followed by 30 seconds of butt kickers. You can bring your knees as high as you can, and if you can't jump, just bring one leg up, alternating between legs. So starting now, we'll go for 30 seconds. And if you need to, you can bring your legs lower, or you can bring your legs higher. And you got 10 seconds left. So the rest, and then the last one will be butt kickers. So standing hip width apart. Just bring your left and your right foot up. Kicking your butt. If you can't jump, you can do one leg at a time. If not, both together. So 30 seconds of this. And rest. So we'll go into circuit 1, which circuit 1 is starting off with squats, into Russian twists, into alternating forward lunge, butterfly kicks, and wall sits. I'll tell you each time we transition. It'll be 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So starting with the first one, it'll be squats, and again, you can do a wider stance, or you can do a narrower stance. If you have any questions, you can type them in the comment section or the chat section, or you can reply by unmuting yourself. So starting with squats for 45 seconds, we'll start. Make sure you're pushing your heels through the ground when you're bringing yourself up. You can have hands together. You can have hands back like it's a barbell, or wherever you choose. So you're halfway there. After this, you'll rest for 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So you have 15 seconds of rest, and you can sit, wait, or you can get into the next position, will be a Russian twist. So you'll lay down on the floor, butt down, feet together, feet. Sorry. We'll be at 90 degrees, and we'll start. So you go left side, right side, left side, right side. And we'll do it for 45 seconds. Bring your body up higher if it's too hard, or lower for more activation. And you got 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have a 15-second rest. The next exercise will be alternating forward lunges. So you can stand up. You can start with your right or left. Bring your leg forward into a lunge, back into the next exercise. So for 45 seconds, starting now, you'll need to go into alternating lunges. If you can't, you can also just do static ones. So you'll just stand up, bring it down, and you'll switch sides about halfway through. So you got 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll come rest down into butterfly kick, so that'll be the next exercise. So we have 15 seconds of rest. You'll lay down, feet elevated off the ground, and just fluttering your kicks up and down. So starting now, you have 45 seconds. If you need to rest, you can bring your feet down, pause for 2 seconds, and then continue. If you need to, you can take your hands by your butt, and you can put them underneath your butt if you have lower back pain. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And to the last exercise of circuit 1, which will be a wall sit. So you can find a wall, you lean up against it into a sit position. If you can, try and get your hips at 90 and your knees at 90. If not, you can bring yourself up and change the degree of angle. If that's too hard, you can also just stand and do squats. So starting now, you got 45 seconds of wall sits. You should feel a contraction within your quads, working the hamstrings and the glutes as well. got 15 seconds left. And we'll go into a minute break, and then we'll repeat this circuit. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can rest for a minute, and we'll repeat that circuit one more time before we go into the next one. Can you guys still hear me okay? Sorry. Yeah, okay, sweet. If you need to modify the squat, you can take a chair or any sort of object, and instead of just doing your squat like here, you can do a chair sit. So you sit down and then come back up. So sit, you push forward. Same thing for the wall sit. If you can't do it or it hurts, you can switch it to one of those modifications. So we'll start in 15 seconds again. So we'll start with squats. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into squats. Again, focusing on the contraction through your glutes and your hamstrings. And as you push up, push through your heels. You have hands together. You have 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can rest. Bring it down to the floor, and then you'll do Russian twists. So alternating left and right side. And you'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if the exercise is too hard, you can bring your torso up, or you can keep your feet down. If you want to challenge yourself more, you can bring your feet back. And you have 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you'll bring it back up to standing, and then we'll go into the third one, which is an alternating forward lunge. So you have 5 seconds left. And starting your alternating forward lunge. Try to bring your knee to about 90 degrees and push back up. And you have 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll rest, bring it back to the floor into butterfly kicks. So again, back straight to the ground, bring your feet up, and start your butterfly kicks. So alternating feet. You need to place your hand underneath your butt, and that can release some pain within the lower back. You can also rest and come back into the exercise. Try to do at least as minimal rest as possible. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll come back up and you'll use a wall. And so this is the last exercise for this circuit. So into the wall sit. You have 10 seconds of rest left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bring your knees and hips parallel if you can. If not, you can raise yourself up a little bit higher. And try the challenge and push yourself to get a little lower. So you got 15 seconds left. Push it all the way through, keep holding. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll do 1 minute rest and then we'll go into the second circuit. So the first circuit you'll be doing lateral lunges, or for the second circuit, sorry. So you have feet together, stepping out with your right leg. The lateral lunge, bring about 90 degrees of the knee. Then you alternate to that left side. From there, we're going to use that chair or some sort of elevated object, and you'll do tricep extensions. So for me, I have a block. I'll bring my hands behind my back, hands on the chair or block. You'll bring your feet out forward in front of you, push down and extend up for tricep extensions. If you need to, you can just bring your feet forward, closer together, and do a little bit less. The next exercise will require you to be on all hands and knees. You'll lift opposite leg to opposite arm. So left leg and arm, left leg and foot. Your left arm, your right foot will go up. You'll bring them in, bring them out, bring them in, touching your knee to your elbow. You'll relax and switch it to the other side. The fourth exercise will be mountain climbers. So again, you'll come down to the floor and you'll just bring your left and right foot up at opposite times. The fifth exercise will be plank shoulder taps. So you go back and down in the plank position. Bring your right arm to your left shoulder, left arm to right shoulder. So those will be the 5. So we'll start with the first exercise. So we'll start with lateral lunges, starting now, 45 seconds. Alternate sides. If it's too hard, you can also come back to a squat, or you can do a forward lunge. But keep going through. You got 15 more seconds. Then you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, you'll grab a chair or some sort of object, and this will be into your tricep extensions. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll push down and then push up. Don't let your elbows go past 90 when you come down. You should feel the exercise in the back of your arms where your triceps are. And again, you can bring your feet closer if you need to. And you got 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You bring it back down to the floor using opposite arm and leg raises. So into tabletop position, hands and knees down. You'll bring your left arm and your right leg up. So 1. And then lift the elbow and knee touch. Switching to opposite side. So you'll start now for 45 seconds. And you're about halfway there. You have 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll stay down on the ground, and the next one will be mountain climbers. So be on your hands and your feet, bringing your left and right leg up, alternating. So starting now for 45 seconds, you go 1. If you need to for a more challenge, you can bring your feet a little faster, or you can do one leg at a time. Keep your hands in line with your shoulders, and your back straight. So you go for 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your last exercise for this circuit will be plank shoulder taps. So you go down into plank position. Bring your right arm, your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. So starting now for 45 seconds. If you need to, you can bring your knees down and do the same movement with your arms. You can, though, challenge yourself in full plank position. Again, keeping your shoulders and hands in alignment and your back straight. So you got 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll go into a 30-second rest back through that circuit. That'll be our last time through the circuit, and we'll go down into the cool down. And it actually looks like we might not have time for a cool down. So sorry, guys. But I'll type one up for the chat if you guys would like to use it. So back into that first exercise, so lateral lunges. Starting now for 45 seconds. Again, bring that knee to about 90 degrees when you come down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can come to rest. You'll grab that chair or whatever it is that you're using, and you'll get ready for tricep extensions. And you'll start for 45 seconds. Starting now. Again, you should feel the extension within your back of your arms where your triceps are. And if you need to, you can rest for a second and then keep going. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll go into the third exercise. Your opposite leg and arm raises. So down onto tabletop position. Starting now for 45 seconds. Left arm, right leg. Bring them in, let your elbows touch. And switch arms and legs. Keeping your shoulders and hands aligned. Hands should be shoulder width apart. And knees should be hips width apart. Trying to touch the elbow with the knee. And you got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Come to rest. You have 15 seconds of rest, and then you go into mountain climbers. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into mountain climbers. So bringing your left and right feet up. Keeping your wrists in alignment with your shoulders. If you need to, you can go slower and just do taps, or make it faster. And you got 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to rest into the last exercise. That'll be plank shoulder taps. So you got 10 seconds left of rest. You can go down into your plank position. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Tapping your right hand with your left shoulder. Switching opposite sides. And this is the last exercise. And you got 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that was the circuit for you guys. We only have 1 minute left. So for the last couple cool downs, you can go into a forward fold, stretching your hamstrings. Breathe into a half fold. As you exhale, forward fold a little deeper. And you can hold this for about 30 seconds. Some other stretches would be a quad stretch. So hold your right leg with your right hand. Just do the stretch right within here. You switch sides. You could do some shoulder swings. Open up your shoulders. And then if you need to stretch your back, you can go into cat and cow. Inhaling as you go into cow. Exhaling as you go to cat. When you go to cat, try and arch your back. You feel the stretch within your back. One last back exercise is to lay down on the floor. Sorry, back stretch. Grab your knees and push them forward to your chest. You should feel the stretch within your lower back. You can always twist from left to right side too. So sorry I didn't give enough time to go through a cool down with you guys, but it's 1, so I hope you guys had a good time. There's another wellness break today at 1, starting now. And it's a wellness walk with Thailand today. So he'll be walking around UA. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. Bye guys.